class. We are starting session 1 of week 5, and we're going to go ahead and get started with our warm-up. The session's going to be a little bit shorter just because I'm going to pick up the pace a little bit. We're going to double up on some exercises that we have done already in the past, and then try and move into tripling up the second time through. So let's go ahead and get started with chest expansion. And down for cat and cow. And dynamic. All right, come to a seated position for our leg circles before we go down for our 100. So just leaning back slightly, lifting one leg up, and begin your circles. Keep that leg bent, and that hip open. And reverse. And switch legs. And reverse. And leg down. All right, let's come on down for our 100. Go ahead and raise all your legs all the way up. And go ahead and begin. Good. And when you're done, go ahead and bring your feet down, your head down, and your arms down. All right, so we're going to go ahead and begin. The single leg exercise is a pulsing single leg. So we're just pulling that knee in, an added pull, and extending that leg out. So it looks like this. Watch me. So in, 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 in. See that? A little bit of a bounce. And then we'll go into our coordination, which we've done before. All right, here we go. Pulsing single leg. Breathing. Scooping. And then knees in, elbows down, arms up for coordination. Legs out, arms out. Chin to chest. One more. Good. Feet down, head down. Okay, so crisscross, we are at second level, which is our hands are over our ears and our elbows are facing forward. So we're going to do that crisscross, but with a pulsing move. So the same pulsing movement of the legs as in single leg, except now we're just coming across, okay? we're going to follow that crisscross with a bridge clam. So I'll demonstrate that when we get there. So knees in, hands over ears, elbows facing forward, and we're going to pulse crisscross. Breathe. Two more. Last one. Good. Feet down, head down, arms down. Put your feet close together, knees together. We're going to bridge it, and at the top, I'm just going to open my knees. That's it. Close my knees. Bring my hips down. Up, out, in, and down. Let's go one more bridge clam. Good. All right. We have pulsing single straight, and then that's followed by footwork, which we've done before, but I'll demonstrate that again when we get there. So pulsing single straight, it's single straight. We're just adding that little bit of a pulse pull. Go ahead and begin. Scoop, chin to chest. Just a little more dynamic. Two more. Last one. Legs all the way up. Hands behind your head. Part your legs. So footwork. We lower in V. Point the toes together at the bottom. Bend the knees. Pull the knees in. Legs all the way up to start. Here we go. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Nice and slow. Let's go one more footwork. Good. All right, bring your knees in. Head down, we're just going to do a knee hug here, or knee pull. Release that back. All right, so we are going to try roll up with straight legs. So if you were able to do with bent legs last week, I want you to try straight legs. If you cannot do straight legs, and you're still assisting yourself, then go ahead and bend your legs, okay? We're just going to challenge ourselves, check ourselves, and see if we're ready to move on. So straighten your legs, arms outstretched behind your head. Everything else is the same, you guys. So we're sweeping the arms first, lifting the head, chin to chest, scooping, tightening those glutes, squeezing those pelvic floor muscles, pressing that back down into the floor. If we can, we're going to come up all the way over the top of the legs for a nice stretch. Staying scooped and rounded, we lower the back slowly to the floor, keeping the legs on the mat. All right? If not, go ahead and bend and assist if needed. If we're still in hold, then just go ahead and hold. All right, here we go. Ready? Straight legs. One more roll up, and we'll finish at the top if you can. Otherwise, roll to your side and push yourselves up. Good. So hopefully you were able to do that. We're going to go into seated balance, so legs are bent, feet are off the ground. So the legs, the calves are going to be parallel to the floor. So we're going to sit up tall, back is flat. I'm going to go ahead and bring my hands down at my sides here. Now from here, I'm just doing a leg drop. That's it, leg drop. Holding this position, drop and lift. So just working on balance and control. So you're gonna feel this in the low back and the top of the hip there, the top of the thigh there. Breathe, focus on centering yourself. 2 more. Last one. And split your legs for spine stretch. Nice. All right, go ahead and bring your legs together, and if you need to layer your mat, you can for your rolling like a ball exercise. We're going to add a little bit of flair at the end of the rolling like a ball. So when you come back up from rolling back, and you're in this position here, what you're going to do is just like stomach massage. You're going to sit up tall, extend your legs, and flatten your back if you can. Okay, otherwise you're just going to lean back slightly at the top, so flat back at the top. All right, here we go. Rolling like a ball, stay scooped. At the top, flatten the back, extend the legs, round the back. So just an added bonus strength position. Go one more. Good. All right. We're going to lean back on our elbows. Bring your legs with you. Lift the abdomen, legs all the way up. And we're just going to do a single leg drop from here. So I'm just going to drop one leg and lift. Other leg drop and lift. Breathing, holding your position in your abdomen. Two more. Last one. Come forward for front stretch. One more. Good. All right, legs to your side for mermaid. Find your position, sit up tall. And we're going to hold on to this shin and side bend and pull. And sweep to the other side. Make sure our trunk is tall, we're breathing. We'll go one more on this side of the legs. And then we're going to switch our legs to the other side. Find your position, sit up tall, and bend. Sweep. We'll go one more on this side. Good. And knee hug. right, you guys, we're going to turn over and we're going to practice that slow swimming with elevated legs. So our legs will stay up off the floor for the entire movement. So one arm and one leg is lifted at a time from that starting position, but one arm will stay on the floor. Okay, so go ahead and elevate the legs slightly. Looking down at your mat, we're going to lift right arm, left leg, and then left arm, right leg. Last one. And Katie's coming. All right, legs down. We're going to come up onto our elbows for these shifts that we've done before. So we're going to go ahead and bring the knees up off the mat. So we're in low plank position here. And we're just going to shift forward and back with both feet off or on the floor. Okay? So we're just really warming up those Achilles, those ankles. Just shifting forward and back, holding those abdominal muscles in nice and snug. Good. Go ahead and bring your knees down. Come back into low back stretch. And then kneeling tall. All right, so we're going to do kneeling tall with Y arms. And what that simply means is that when my hips come back, my arms are going to come forward up in a Y position. So like this, okay? So hips back, Y, and then hips come forward, and then I press my arms back in V position, out away from me, okay? All right, Y, V, Y, V, Y, V. One more. Y, and V. Nice job. All right, so we have a modified push-up into a hover pull back. So let me demonstrate this. My knees are down. That's what modified push-up is, right? I do my push-up. The hover is that my knees come up off the mat. And then I'm just gonna pull back slightly. See that? My hips come back with my knees off the floor. Then my knees come back down and I start again. All right, here we go with me. Modified push-up, hover, pull back, start again. Push-up, hover, pull back, and down. Push-up, hover, pull back, and down. One more. Push-up, hover, pull back, and down. Low back stretch, arms all the way back. All right, we're going to come all the way down for lying leg lifts. So that means all the way down, hand propped behind our head. So this leg lift looks like this. My arm is on my hip. I'm going to lift this top leg up. I'm going to bend this leg and extend the leg out along the line of the opposite leg. Okay? Working on balance, pulling our abs in, pressing our hip down. If you need to put your hand down, you can, but let's try to challenge ourselves. Here we go. Up, bend, extend. One more. Good. All right, let's come up onto elbow. Let's bend the bottom leg and keep the top leg extended. So what's going to happen here is I'm going to lift my hips up, and I'm going to start with my arm on my hip, and I'm going to sweep my arm forward. So it looks like this. Lift up hip, sweep arm forward, come down. All right, here we go. Ready? Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. One more. Up and down. Good. Let's switch sides. Lying leg lift. Arm on hip. We're going to lift, bend, extend. Nice and strong in the hip. Muscles are tight and strong in the leg. Abdominals are pulled in. Pressing that hip down, and of course breathing. Let's go one more. Good. Up on your elbow, bend the bottom leg. Straighten the top leg, arm on hip. Here we go. Hip lift, arm reach. And down. And up. And down. Up. And down. Up. And down. One more. Up. And down. Good. All right, seated position. Knee hug here. So what's going to happen is we're going to come down on our backs. We're going to triple up this time through. So we're going to go first 3 in a row. That's our pulsing single leg, followed by our coordination, and then into our pulsing crisscross. And that's with our hands over our ears, right? All right, here we go. See if you can stay with me. Bringing your knees with you, come down to your backs. And we're going to go ahead and begin. Pulsing single leg. One more. Coordination, knees in, elbows down, out, and in. Control your breathing. One more. Pulsing crisscross, hands over ears. Here we go. Last one on this side and this side. Good. Feet down, head down. Nice job, you guys. Okay, so we have our bridge clam. We're going to add some arms to this. So when I lift my hips, I'm going to lift my arms. When I open my knees, I'm just going to reach down or out, lowering my arms at my sides. Okay, so I'm just imitating, replicating the knee movement with my arms. Okay, after that we'll go into single straight pulsing, followed by our footwork. All right, here we go. Feet together, knees together to start, arms at our sides. We're going to lift hips and arms up, open the knees, drop the arms, close the knees, close the arms, come down. Breathe. We'll go one more of these bridge clams. Legs all the way up, head and shoulders up, pulsing single straight. One more on each side. And legs all the way up. Hands behind your head. Part your legs. We have footwork. Drop in V. Come together and up. One more. Good. All right, legs down, head down, arms down. Let's go ahead and knee hug, release that back. So we're gonna go roll up again. Straight legs, full arm sweep if you can. Otherwise, modify where you need to. Extend your legs, arms all the way back. Ready? And begin. We'll go one last roll up and finish at the top. Good, nice job. All right, so we're gonna go into that seated balance, that foot drop exercise. So go ahead and bend your knees. Balancing position, flat back, sitting up tall, hands out at your sides. We're gonna extend those legs slightly out. And we're just lowering the leg. Holding position of the trunk. Breathing. Slightly leaning back. Let's go two more. Last one. And legs out. For spine stretch. One more. All right, so if you need to layer your mat for rolling like a ball, go ahead and do that now. So remember, this rolling like a ball is going to add a flat back at the top. If you can, go ahead and extend those legs like a little flip kick, okay? Otherwise, just rolling like a ball is fine. So hands under thighs. Here we go. Ready? Back. Make sure you're changing position of your back from rounded, scooped, to flat and tall. One more. Good. All right, let's lean back on our elbows. Bring your legs all the way with you and up. Abdomen is tall. Single leg drop. Here we go. Let's go two more. Last one. Come all the way forward into front stretch. legs to your sides. Hopefully we can go a little deeper into this stretch, these side bends here. So find your position, press your abdomen forward, and begin. One more. And switch your legs. Find your position. Sit up tall and begin. Last one here. And knee hug. All right, you guys, we're going to turn over for our back exercises. So come on down, slow swim with elevated legs. Go ahead and elevate those legs to start. And go ahead and begin your lifting. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Legs stay off the mat. Two more. Last one. Good. All right, elbows, low plank. We're going to shift with single legs. So we're going to lift one leg at a time. So go ahead and bring your knees up off the floor. Lift one leg up slightly. And we're just shifting up and back on this one foot. And switch legs. Shift. Switch again. Shift. Shift again. And switch again and shift. Good. Knees down, low back stretch. All right, kneeling tall. We have hip thrust with Y and V arms. Here we go. Y and V. Two more. Good. All right, modified push-up. Hover, pull back. Here we go. Push up, knees up, pull slightly back, knees down. Last one here. Good. Low back stretch, arms all the way back. All right, you guys, we're going to come over to the side. Last two exercises here. Lying leg lifts, but we're going to reverse the direction this time. All right, so it's going to look like this. I'm going to bend my knee first, pull my knee up tall here, extend my leg, pull it down. So I'm just going opposite direction. Arm on hip or hand in front. Here we go. In, up, down. One more. Good. Come up on your elbow. Bottom leg is bent, top leg is straight. This time when we reach, we're gonna reach up rather than forward, okay? So we're hip lift, reach up, and down, and up, and down, up, down, up, down. One more, up, and down. Good. All right, other side, lying, leg lifts, opposite direction. Here we go. In, up, down. Last one. Good. Bottom leg bent, top leg straight, elbow, hand on arm, or arm on leg, and lift and reach. Let's go one more. Good. All right, seated accordions. Sit up tall, legs extended. Arms outstretched to your sides, side figure eights. Good. And bring your arms out in front, palms facing each other. We're going to pull our elbows back. Squeeze your shoulder blades. One more. Good. And stretch forward. Leg over leg. And pull. Down, leg down, stretch forward. And switch, leg over leg. Foot down, leg open, and stretch forward. Good. All right, you guys, we are done with session 1 of week 5. Nice job, and I will see you next time.